steps on the grass so light and slow, leaving the heavy thoughts below. I hear a murmur in the breeze, washing away my old disease. The green is talking to my feet, a quiet rhythm, soft and sweet. No crowded streets, no flashing lights, just steady earth before the night. Oh, fields of green, you know my name. You take my heavy heart and shame. A whisper in the open air, I find my peace of mind right there. The world was loud inside my head, countless words I wish unsaid, but here the wind just lets it slide. No more secrets left to hide. The green is talking to my feet, a quiet rhythm, soft and sweet. No crowded streets, no flashing lights, just steady earth before the night. Oh, fields of green, you know my name. You take my heavy heart and shame. A whisper in the open air, I find my peace of mind right there. Underneath the endless sky, I don't even have to try to prove myself to anyone. Just breathe in here until it's done. Oh, fields of green, you know my name. You take my heavy heart and shame. A whisper in the open air, I find my peace of mind right there.
Sunlight creeping through the old wood door, shadows dancing on the kitchen floor. Steam is rising from the ceramic cup. No need to rush, no need to hurry up. The clock is ticking but it feels so kind, leaving all the weekly noise behind. Just the smell of toast and a quiet breeze, living this moment completely at ease. Oh, this is a taste of a slow morning. No alarms, no sudden warning, just a simple day in a quiet place with a peaceful smile on my face. Through the window see the rolling hills, time stands still and the static chills. Yesterday's worries don't matter now, the countryside teaches me how to bow. The clock is ticking but it feels so kind, leaving all the weekly noise behind. Just the smell of toast and a quiet breeze, living this moment completely at ease. Oh, this is a taste of a slow morning. No alarms, no sudden warning, just a simple day in a quiet place with a peaceful smile on my face. A wooden chair and an old wool vest, this is the rhythm that heals my chest. We spend our lives running way too fast, but here, the beautiful minutes last. Oh, this is a taste of a slow morning. No alarms, no sudden warning, just a simple day in a quiet place with a peaceful smile on my face.
sitting high on the old wood floor. No more locks on the heavy door. Feeling the wind as it brushes past. A moment's grace that is meant to last. The water boils in an old clay pot, cooling down what is burning hot. A simple cup held in my hands, watching the shadows touch the lands. On the wooden porch where the world goes slow, there is no place that I need to go. Just a warm tea, healing the hidden deep, and the quiet promises I want to keep. The steam goes up to the wooden beams, fading away like my restless dreams. Green leaves dancing out in the yard. Living a life shouldn't be this hard. The water boils in an old clay pot, cooling down what is burning hot. A simple cup held in my hands, watching the shadows touch the lands. On the wooden porch where the world goes slow, there is no place that I need to go. Just a warm tea, healing the hidden deep, and the quiet promises I want to keep. Let the clock rust, let the engine fade. I'll stay right here in the quiet shade. The richest things are the things that stay when all the vanity is washed away. On a wooden porch where the world goes slow, there is no place that I need to go. Just a warm tea, healing the hidden deep, and the quiet promises I want to keep. Deepest the peace. Turn off the screen, let the neon die. No more demands from the flashing sky. Just the old roof and the wooden beam, and the quiet space where we used to dream. The city is spinning its endless wheel, forgetting the things that we used to feel. But here in the dark, the ground is still. The insects sing from the lonely hill. Listen close to the crickets' lullaby. Underneath the deep country sky, no more worries to carry tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. The clock on the wall makes a heavy sound, but it doesn't matter when peace is found. My tired eyes are closing slow, letting the weight of the daylight go. The city is spinning its endless wheel, forgetting the things that we used to feel. But here in the dark, the ground is still. The insects sing from the lonely hill. Listen close to the crickets' lullaby. Underneath the deep country sky, no more worries to carry tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. Soft night breeze through the open pane, washing the dust like a gentle rain. We don't need the answers, we don't need to try. Just lay down your head where the shadows lie. Listen close to the crickets' lullaby. Underneath the deep country
Barefoot on the ground, I take my time. No more ladders that I have to climb. Feeling the texture of the muddy track, leaving the heavy winter on my back. Cold clay beneath my tired feet, a human rhythm that the city can't beat. Connected to the roots down below, learning how to let the world just go. Oh, oh. Walking on the muddy path today, washing all the artificial dust away. With every step, the earth begins to heal, reminding me of what is truly real. The soles of my feet are turning brown, far away from the noise of the town. There's a quiet strength in the sinking mud, slowing down the rushing of my blood. Cold clay beneath my tired feet, a human rhythm that the city can't beat. Connected to the roots down below, learning how to let the world just go. Walking on the muddy path today, washing all the artificial dust away. With every step, the earth begins to heal, reminding me of what is truly real. We built the concrete way too high, forgetting how to look up at the sky. But matching my breath with the silent floor, I don't need to ask for any more. Walking on the muddy path today, washing all the artificial dust away. With every step, the earth begins to heal, reminding me of what is truly real.
Branches hanging low with heavy red, underneath the secret words we said. Traces of the sun inside the sweet, worn out leather boots beneath my feet. A simple sweat upon my forehead dried, no more heavy expectations left inside. Just the honest weight of fruit in hand, relearning what it means to love the land. In the memories of the old orchard grove, where the leaves and gentle shadows move, every single drop of honest strain washes down the city's mental pain. Rough bark holding up the passing years, witness to my silent hopes and fears, picking off the pieces one by one, slowing down until the day is done. A simple sweat upon my forehead dried, no more heavy expectations left inside. Just the honest weight of fruit in hand, relearning what it means to love the land. In the memories of the old orchard grove, where the leaves and gentle shadows shadows move. Every single drop of honest rain washes down the city's mental pain. The marketplaces scream for higher gold, but here the worth is never bought or sold. Just a basket filled with seasonal grace and the quiet lines upon my face. In the memories of the old orchard grew, where the leaves in gentle shadows move. Every single drop of honest rain washes down the city's mental pain. Lay my blanket on the fading grass, watching all the daily shadows pass. No more neon screaming in my eyes, just the honest velvet of the skies. The city blinded me with heavy glare, making me forget what's floating there. But in the backyard everything is clear. The ancient galaxy is coming near. Oh, stargazing in the quiet night, far away from any artificial light. Finding patterns in the silver dust, learning who to love and who to trust. Milky Way is stretching long and wide, washing all the ego left inside. We are small beneath this endless dome, yet it feels like I am finally home. The city blinded me with heavy glare, making me forget what's floating there. But in the backyard everything is clear. The ancient galaxy is coming near. Stargazing in the quiet night, far away from any artificial light. Finding patterns in the silver dust, learning who to love and who to trust. Let the satellites just drift and fade. I'll stay right here in the cosmic shade. A billion years inside a single spark. There is a healing hidden in the dark. Stargazing in the quiet night, far away from any artificial light. Finding Yeah. Put the black mirror face down on the wood. No more notifications telling me I should be somewhere else or be someone new. Just a blank page in the sky so blue. No bars on the screen, no lines in the air. Suddenly I noticed the dust on my chair. The world doesn't stop when you step off the train. It just takes a breath in the middle of pain. Oh, living a day without Wi-Fi tonight. No endless scrolling till the morning light. Just the analog weight of a physical book and the slow, quiet path that my old spirit took. The timeline is moving with ghost-written rage, but I am content on this single paper page, counting the grains on the table's old pine, reclaiming the minutes that used to be mine. No bars on the screen, no lines in the air. Suddenly I noticed the dust on my chair. The world doesn't stop when you step off the train. It just takes a breath in the middle of pain. Oh, living a day without Wi-Fi tonight. No endless scrolling till the morning light. Just the analog weight of a physical book and the slow, quiet path that my old spirit took. They sell us the connection, but it leaves us so cold. A million virtual hands that we cannot hold. But sitting right here with the signal all dead, I'm finally curing the noise in my head. Oh, living a day without Wi-Fi tonight. No endless scrolling till the morning light. Just the analog weight of a physical book and the slow, quiet path that my old spirit took. Staring at the orange in the dark, every little choice became a spark, burning up the things I used to hold, trying to stay warm inside the cold. The ashes falling slow like heavy snow, a quiet place where all the broken go. I watch the timber turn to charcoal gray, melting all the bitter words away. Oh, staring at the firewood and cozy fire, burning down my restless wild desire. Just the crackle of the logs against the night, and the shadow dancing in the amber light. My hands are shaking from the winter chill, but sitting here the racing world is still. The smoke is rising to the chimney high, like a silent prayer into the country sky. The ashes falling slow like heavy snow, a quiet place where all the broken go. I watch the timber turn to charcoal gray, melting all the bitter words away. Oh, staring at the firewood keep the engine hot. Forgetting all the simple peace we got. Bird feeding logs into the open grate. I'm learning how to accept my lonely fate. Oh, staring at the firewood and cozy fire, burning down my restless wild desire. Just the crackle of the logs against the night, and the shadow dancing in the amber light.
Rusty handlebars and faded red, following the lines where elders tread, spinning the wheels along the narrow lane, leaving behind the city's heavy chain. The squeak of the pedal is an old sweet song, telling me exactly where my roots belong. No GPS to show me where to start, just the steady steering of a tired heart. Oh, riding on Grandpa's old bicycle today, watching all the modern worries fade away, rolling past the fences and the golden wheat with the quiet rhythm in my moving feet. The leather seat is warm, the paint is thin, but there's a timeless dignity within. It handled decades of the countryside, teaching me how to take the slower ride. The squeak of the pedal is an old sweet song, telling me exactly where my roots belong. No GPS to show me where to start, just the steady steering of a tired heart. Oh, riding on Grandpa's old bicycle today, watching all the modern worries fade away, rolling past the fences and the golden wheat with the quiet rhythm in my moving feet. They manufacture speed to make us buy, leaving no minutes just to watch the sky. But on this iron frame from '83, I'm finally finding what it means to be free. Oh, riding on Grandpa's old bicycle today, watching all the modern worries fade away, rolling past the fences and the golden wheat with the quiet rhythm in my moving feet.
Dipping my tired feet into the cold, leaving behind the stories I've been told. The crystal water running past my skin, washing away the static held within. Every single grudge is drifting down the line, underneath the shade of the mountain pine. No more holding on to things that didn't stay, letting the heavy current take them all away. Oh, listen to the sound of running stream today, chasing all the heavy mental noise away. A frozen heart begins to melt and flow, relearning how to let the broken pieces go. Smooth round pebbles shining in the clear, nothing to defend and nothing left to fear. The city made me solid like a brick, but water teaches me the healing trick. Every single grudge is drifting down the line, underneath the shade of the mountain pine. No more holding on to things that didn't stay, letting the heavy current take them all away. Oh, listen to the sound of running stream today, chasing all the heavy mental noise away. A frozen heart begins to melt and flow, relearning how to let the broken pieces go. They build the concrete dams to hold the power tight and turn our simple days into an endless fight. But sitting on this rock with silver on my toes, I am rich enough because the water flows. Oh, listen to the sound of running stream today, chasing all the heavy mental noise away. Your frozen heart begins to melt and flow, relearning how to let the broken pieces go. Fresh greens gathered from the backyard soil, wrinkled hands setting up the water to boil. No fancy spice from a silver shiny can, just the quiet wisdom in an old iron pan. The steam carries stories from a long time ago, curing the worries that the city built so slow. A pinch of real patience and a spoonful of grace, bringing back the memories of this old country place. Oh, taste the loving grandma's secret recipe, healing all the broken parts deep inside of me. Just a simple table set with earthy, honest food, changing all the heavy shadows in my bitter mood. The market sells the luxury to people on the run, but true wealth is cooking underneath the evening sun. Rough cut potatoes in the scent of seasoned leaf, a silent plate of comfort that can swallow up my grief. The steam carries stories from a long time ago, curing the worries that the city built so slow. A pinch of real patience and a spoonful of grace, bringing back the memories of this old country place. Oh, taste the loving grandma's secret recipe, healing all the broken parts deep inside of me. Just a simple table set with earthy, honest food, changing all the heavy shadows in my bitter mood. We chase the golden plates inside the crowded town, only for the artificial dreams to let us down. But sitting on this small stool, holding up the spoon, I am finally grounded underneath the rising moon. grandma's secret recipe, healing all the broken parts deep inside of me. Just a simple table set with earthy, honest food, changing all the heavy shadows in my bitter mood. Lay my head on the old wooden floor, far away from the office lock and door. Green long leaves dancing over my eyes, caught in the heat of the summer skies. The shadow of the willow is a cooling shade where all the synthetic worries fade. A gentle breeze on a sleepy afternoon. No need to wake up, no need too soon. No drifting away underneath the willow tree, letting the heavy world just forget about me. Just a sweet nap on a white wooden bed, and the quiet lines of peace inside my head. The clock inside the town is ticking fast, but here the beautiful seconds last. Bark of the tree holding years of the sun, teaching me that the race is already won. The shadow of the willow is a cooling shade where all the synthetic worries fade. A gentle breeze on a sleepy afternoon. No need to wake up, no need too soon. No drifting away underneath the willow tree, letting the heavy world just forget about me. Just a sweet nap on a white wooden bed, and the quiet lines of peace inside my head. They trade their peace for a higher golden crown, and build the stone walls to drag us down. But rest in my bones where the shadows creep. I am richer than the kings while I fall asleep. Oh, drifting away underneath the willow tree, letting the heavy world just forget about me. Just a sweet nap on a white wooden bed, and the quiet lines of peace inside my head.
The sun is leaning low against the hill. The busy rushing of the day is still. A long deep shadow on the orange ground. The sweetest silence that I finally found. The grain is shining like a stream of gold, a beautiful return for the sweat we hold. No corporate ladders in this quiet space, just the horizon painting on my face. Oh, standing in the golden hour of harvest light, before the country field surrenders to the night. A dust and soil from my hand. We're learning how to understand the land. The town is lighting up its distant glow, but here the amber minutes choose to go slow. The grain is shining like a stream of gold, a beautiful return for the sweat we hold. No corporate ladders in this quiet space, just the horizon painting on my face. Oh, standing in the golden hour of harvest light, before the country field surrenders to the night, a sudden overwhelming wave inside my chest. This is the honest place where my old spirit rests. They trade their hours for a paper wealth and build the stone cages that break our health. But holding up the basket under fading red, I have the richest sky above my head. Oh, standing in the golden hour of harvest light, before the country field surrenders to the night, a sudden overwhelming wave inside my chest. This is the honest place where my old spirit rests. An old wooden desk and a single small light, deep in the cabin, embracing the night. Ink on the paper starts to unfold, stories of struggles that never were told. No backing space for the words I erase, just looking straight at my own tired face. Sending a line to the ones far away, or maybe to me at the end of the day. Oh, writing a letter in the cabin so still, while the dark wind is brushing the lonely country hill. No digital echoes, no screens to pretend, just an honest old heart trying to heal and to mend. The stamp is a promise, the envelope's plain, washing the static and filtering pain. I tell them I'm breathing, I tell them I'm well, far from the cages where everyone fell. No backing space for the words I erase, just looking straight at my own tired face. Sending a line to the ones far away, or maybe to me at the end of the day. Oh, writing a letter in the cabin so still, while the dark wind is brushing the lonely country hill. No digital echoes, no screens to pretend, just an honest old heart trying to heal and to mend. We type on the glass and we think we are near, but lose all the textures of what we hold dear. But tracing the ink where the fibers can hold, I'm keeping the warmth that can never be sold. Oh, writing a letter in the cabin so still, while the dark wind is brushing the lonely country hill.
just an honest old heart trying to heal and to mend.
Floppy ear and a wagging tail, leading the way on a hidden trail. No map to follow, no place to be, just a furry friend in the open breeze. The town is chasing the numbers high, but we are watching the birds go by. A simple turn by the old stone wall where the autumn leaves begin to follow. Following the country dog today, let my heavy boots find the way. No destination, no sudden rush, just the quiet path and the evening hush. He stops to sniff at a patch of weed, teaching me all that I really need. The world is rushing to win the race, but happiness moves at a slower pace. The town is chasing the numbers high, but we are watching the birds go by. A simple turn by the old stone wall where the autumn leaves begin to follow. Following the country dog today, let my heavy boots find a way. No destination, no sudden rush, just the quiet path and the evening hush. They sell us the purpose to make us run until we forget the warmth of the sun. But matching my steps with a simple guide, the peace inside me is deep and wide. Oh, following the country dog today, let my heavy boots find a way. No destination, no sudden rush, just the quiet path and the evening hush.
Golden brown upon the fading trail, every leaf tells a winter's tale. Crushing the dry colors underneath my feet, a lonely music, bittersweet and sweet. The trees are letting all their treasures go, standing naked as the cold winds blow. No more holding to what has to die, just a quiet wave to the fading sky. Oh, listen to the melody of autumn leaves, washing the pain that the old year weaves. Everything changes, everything falls down. the town. The branches are thin, the amber light is pale, but there's a beauty when the season fails. We're learning how to empty out the chest, to find a deeper and a longer rest. The trees are letting all their treasures go, standing naked as the cold winds blow. No more holding to what has to die, just a quiet wave to the fading sky. Oh, listen to the melody of autumn leaves, washing the pain that the old year weaves. Everything changes, everything falls down, far away from the heavy noise of the town. We build our castles out of concrete, stone, and freeze inside the things we think we own. But watching leaves turn back into the clay, I'm learning how to let myself decay. Washing the pain that the old year weaves. Everything changes, everything falls down, far away from the heavy noise of the town. The race is over, the lights are dead. No more voices inside my head. I left the concrete, I left the stone, to find the pieces that are my own. The world was counting the things I made, every promise I had to break. But in the silence, the numbers fall. I'm finally nothing, and that is all. Sitting right here in my true center space, far away from the desperate, endless chase. The countryside is dark and still, and my old spirit has had its fill. Looking back at the roads I walked, all the shadows that lived and talked, they don't carry a weight tonight. Everything dissolves into the pale moonlight. The world was counting the things I made, every promise I had to break. But in the silence, the numbers fall. I'm finally nothing, and that is all. Sitting right here in my true center space, far away from the desperate, endless chase. The countryside is dark and still, and my old spirit has had its fill. They build the ladders to touch the sun, but never notice what they have done. soul in this quiet floor. I don't need to ask for any more. Sitting right here in my true center space, far away from the desperate endless chase. The countryside is dark and still, and my old spirit has had its fill. Mm-hmm.